Hello there, Aquarius, and welcome to your weekly update with me. My name is Simone, and today is the 14th of December 2021. So, today I'm going to be doing a general reading for you. I'll also throw in some stuff about career and finances and also your love life. So, let's get straight into it. I'll start shuffling the cards. What does Aquarius need to know, please? Messages for Aquarius. What do they need to know right now, please? Keeping in mind, Aquarius, that this is not a personal reading, so it may or may not resonate with you, but you can also check out your moon, Venus, or rising to get some extra messages for yourself. If you've been following along and watching my readings, you'll notice that today is a little bit different, probably be a little bit shorter as well, simply because, as usual, I am time poor at the moment, coming up to the end of the year, but you will still get all of your messages here, Aquarius. For Aquarius, please. Alright, we are good to go. Starting with the bottom of the deck is the Two of Earth. So, Aquarius, you may be having to juggle some things at the moment, trying to make a decision, maybe trying to find some balance in life at the moment. I do feel like there is this juggle between your work-life balance. I feel like a lot of you are working very hard at the moment, putting a lot of effort into what you're doing, you know, trying to show that this is what you want to be doing, you're happy where you are. Also just, you know, trying to prioritize as far as that balance goes. What do you need to be putting your effort into, or what do you need to be putting your focus on as far as that work-life balance? When is it time to work? When is it time to play? I feel like you are really waiting for that time to play. It's just all work, work, work at the moment. Not a lot of downtime for you, Aquarius. It could just be that time of year where things get quite busy, but also I feel like this is a struggle for you a lot of the time. I feel often quite focused on work, on your career, and bringing those finances in. And you're probably looking for some downtime at the moment and just wanting to not have to be pushing yourself so hard, or to not have to be so serious at the moment. Okay, King of Water, the Lovers, and the King of Fire. So I feel that something is, again, you're going to have to make a choice. I feel it's coming down to your priorities at the moment. I do feel that you are 100% looking for balance. Perhaps you are you're looking for stability. You want that stability in your life. You know that you have to work to be able to have stability, whether that be in regards to your job, whether that be in regards to relationships. You understand that you've got to put in effort and put in the work if you want things to be balanced out in any of those areas. I do feel that you're not afraid of putting in work ever. Doesn't matter what it is about. Not afraid of putting in that work, and I feel like you are quite focused at the moment. Within your emotions, Aquarius, I do kind of feel like your emotional state is taking a bit of a hit at the moment. You might find that you're feeling a bit down at the moment, and I feel that is because you're trying to find that balance, and that might be getting you down a little bit, because at the end of the day, that is all that you want. You like harmony in your life. Things need to be equal. I feel that is with your relationships as well. Here in the middle, we've got the Lovers. So it is about making choices for you. This could be in regards to relationships, but it could also be in regards to your work life or your everyday life. Making those choices, again, it's got a lot to do with prioritization for you. And just, I feel like in a way it's about working out where you stand for some of you as well. And that could be in terms of within your work life, like having a clear-cut role. What is it that you're supposed to be doing, and sticking to that instead of doing a million different jobs that are not part of your job description. And for others of you, it's about, you know, where do you stand with your person? What is the dynamic? Has the dynamic maybe changed a little bit and you're looking for that balance to come back in? You might be feeling as though you've lost a little bit of control there. And that's also not just in love relationships, but I feel like it's within your social circle. So maybe you're not socializing as much. Maybe you feel like you're being left out a little bit, although stereotypically speaking, that's not very Aquarius to be feeling like you're left out. So it could just be that you feel like the balance is out of whack within your social circles. So perhaps you're not seeing people as much. Maybe you're too exhausted to be able to socialize as much at this time. Putting a lot of focus into your work life would be taking that away from your friendships as well. But in the outcome there, you've got the King of Fire. So I do feel here that, you know, things are going to be going very, very well for you. I feel as though you're going to find that there's really no need for change. So as far as work goes, it's kind of like stay where you are. As far as your relationship goes, stay where you are. As far as friendship goes, keep the friends that you have. I don't feel like you need to make any major changes to your current circumstances. I feel like people are really attracted to you at the moment. That is, I mean, that's a really good thing. It's just that you maybe don't have the time for that or the energy for that at the moment. But I do feel as though people are, when they get to be in your company right now, they are really enjoying it. So if you're in a relationship, you should find that your person is very happy in the connection at the moment. Even if you're feeling like things may be out of balance, it could be because your person is maybe, I don't know, it could be a thing with control. So maybe your person is making all the decisions at the moment, and that's keeping them very happy. But, you know, at the end of it all, I do feel like people are enjoying your company. They will continue to do so. So where you are maybe a little bit worried that you're not putting in enough effort into your relationships of any kind, you don't need to be so worried about that. I think people will understand that you don't have very much time for play at the moment, but you will come back and join in when you get that opportunity, Aquarius. So looking at career and finances for you, just shuffling the cards. Career and finances for Aquarius, please. What do they need to know right now, or what are they experiencing right now? Career and finances for Aquarius. You could also perhaps be in a little bit of a power struggle with a boss or somebody that you work with. So maybe you're having some disagreements, or they're not really taking into account your ideas or opinions or what you have to say. So that may also be an issue at this time, Aquarius. I do feel like that will balance out as well. Just thrown away some cards. Oh, give me a second. I am coming back. Okay. Career and finances for Aquarius, please. Those cards went really far. Okay. All right, Aquarius, let's have a look at where you are in terms of career and finances. Oh, you've got the Tower, the King of Swords, and the King of Wands. Okay, so as I was saying, you may find that at the moment there may be a little bit of a power struggle, or something may happen that you possibly were not expecting with that Tower. There is, I feel, probably going to be a change of some sort taking place. Now that could just be that the pace quickens up as far as how much work you're doing, how much effort you're putting in, how busy you are at the moment. It could be like, you know, maybe you went through a bit of a quiet period at work, and then bang, all of a sudden it's seriously busy, particularly at this time of year. People do tend to work a lot more, or that, you know, it's closing up loose ends before the holiday period begins. But I do, now this is not going to be for everyone, but I do need to highlight here that somebody may have a fall. So if you are climbing at work, or if you need to do something that is up high, please be really careful. Use all your safety precautions, or follow the guidelines for safety. If something feels unsafe, please do not do it, or get somebody to help you. But there is the possibility here that if you work in a role where you need to go up, you need to climb, you need to reach for something that's very high, please just be super careful, because and I don't think I've ever felt this off the tower before, but I do feel that there is the possibility that somebody may have quite a significant fall here. So if that's you, just be very aware of your situation and of your surroundings, Aquarius, please. Also, as I was saying, the pace is going to really pick up. Things are going to start happening quite quickly. It may be unexpected. So perhaps business is usually quiet for you. All of a sudden, you've got all these clients or customers, and you're like, oh my gosh, where did this come from? And you're completely run off your feet. So that's really good. I feel like it's more that than any sort of major upheaval within your work life. Now, with the King of Swords in the middle there, you may be, as I said, there may be a little bit of a power struggle or a clash with somebody within your workplace. They may be older than you. They do not have to be. But yeah, I do feel as though this person, either they have some kind of authority, or maybe they do have the authority, or they think they have the authority, sorry. But yeah, it may be that you make suggestions and they shut you down, or they just really want to have all the control, or, you know, maybe you'll do something and then they'll say, why did you do that? Go back and change it. This is, I feel, going to frustrate you. And it's going to make work life a little bit hard for you, particularly if it's very busy at this time. Always having to check in with them, or having to go back and redo things is going to be annoying. But also, when it is necessary, I do feel like you will stand your ground or stick up for yourself, Aquarius. I don't feel like you're really going to let anybody push you around at this time. Not that you're looking for confrontation. You're not really that kind of person, Aquarius. But yeah, I don't feel like you're going to let anybody push you around, or in any way make you feel bad about yourself, because you know that you have worked really hard this year, particularly in the last 2 months. I'm hearing you've worked really, really hard and given it your all. So you won't be too accepting if anybody's telling you that you're not doing a good job, or you're doing things wrong. But I think you'll be able to work through that and work things out with this person. With the King of Wands there, I am feeling that you're seriously ambitious at the moment, and you do want, you're looking for very good outcomes. As I said, you may be dealing with somebody who is not like very nice, or just is really trying to push their power onto you in some way, or control what you're doing. I think you'll be able to get through that. You'll hold it together, keep those emotions in check. Also, if you're dealing with customers or clients, I feel like you'll be able to keep your frustrations under control. You may be seriously frustrated with people at this time, but I feel like you will be able to keep that in control. Also, in terms of your current job, I don't feel like you're going to be moving on from there. Oh, look at that. You've got two King of Wands, King of Fire and King of Wands. So that really just backs up that you have stability in your job at the moment. or you're happy where you are, even if there is some kind of a power struggle or emotional clash. I do feel like you'll be able to speak up, stand your ground without really upsetting anyone. At the bottom of the deck is the Page of Wands. So there again, communication. You may need to be speaking up for yourself. I do feel like you have very big ideas about your current role or the place in which you are working. You're going to want to get those ideas out there. As I said, somebody may not be very receptive. They may try and shut you down, but I feel like just go for it. Just, if you've got an idea, keep pushing for that idea. And I feel that eventually that person will probably come around and see that your way is one of the better ways of doing things, and they might be in agreement with you. But I do feel like, Aquarius, most of you are safe in your role at the moment. If you've been thinking about if you should move on from your role, or if you've been thinking that maybe that you might be losing your job, I do not feel that that is going to be the case. So that is really good news. Okay, so looking at your love life now, Aquarius, what is going on for you in terms of love? What does Aquarius need to know, please? How are they thinking and feeling about their person? How is their person thinking and feeling about them? What do they need to know? For Aquarius, please. Okay, Aquarius, starting out with the Knight of Cups, Page of Swords, Five of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Three of Cups. Okay, so starting out there with the Knight of Cups, kind of feeling like you are interested in a future with your person. You want to know where they stand with you, and you, I feel, would like to communicate to them how you are feeling about them. You may be interested in making an offer to this person about seeing where this relationship can go. You'd like to progress, take things further within this connection. I feel as though with the Page of Swords there, you may be keeping an eye on this person, trying to find out a bit more about them. The Page of Swords is about trying to get more information or even spying on somebody else. So you may be looking at this person's social media, trying to find out more about them, who they really are, who they associate with, what their likes and dislikes are, maybe even what they're looking for in terms of relationships. You may be trying to find out more information about this person. For some of you, I feel like I need to say be careful how you go about getting this information, particularly if it involves looking through this person's phone. I would advise against that at the moment. I've just seen an image of somebody picking up a phone, going through like contacts and messages, and this may cause some upset in the connection. Or it may cause some upset to you, actually, Aquarius. You may see things, find out information that you are going to wish that you didn't see or find out if you are going through somebody's phone. It may be that the information comes to you a different way, but I would steer clear of going through anybody's phone unless you're happy to get a very big surprise and then have that person being very upset as well. Over here, you've got the Five of Swords. So, yeah, there could be a bit of a clash here, or you may experience some arguments or misunderstandings in as far as your person goes. So the two of you may have some harsh words with each other. You may feel as though they're not telling you the truth, Aquarius, or that they're not telling you the truth at the moment, and that is why you might decide to go looking, or that could be why you're spying on this person. But yeah, I feel like there may be some harsh words that are coming up, or some kind of a misunderstanding that is coming up between you and your person. At the bottom of the deck, I've just had a look, is the Three of Swords. So you may have some concerns that there is somebody else involved here. You may be worried that this person, your person, is dealing with somebody else or entertaining somebody else at this time. So it's not going to be for all of you. It is just some of you where you may decide to go snooping and spying and receive some information that you're going to wish that you didn't know about, or it is going to cause some grief to you, which will probably cause you to have a discussion about this with this person. And yeah, that's when the misunderstandings will pop up, or there's just, you guys may argue about this. And if that is you and that's your case, I am really sorry. I keep coming back to the word misunderstandings though. So just be very careful again of where you're looking for information, even who you're asking for information. I feel as though your person is not going to appreciate that, and it is going to cause some arguments, Aquarius. So just be careful of how you go about doing things. Your person here, I feel, is, super interested in you. I feel as though it's like, number one, I feel like they're very happy with you. So if it is you that is perhaps spying or snooping, I don't feel like there's a need for that. Like, yes, you have some questions that you need answered, but maybe just ask your person because I feel as though they are looking to sort of change things up in your connection or do something different, do something new. Yes, they are very interested in you. They do see a future with you, and I feel that they would like stability with you. I kind of feel like they're doing everything they can at the moment to make this work, and perhaps you're just not seeing what they're trying to do, or maybe you're not really hearing what they're trying to tell you. I feel like they're very interested. I feel like they do want to partner up with you, or they do want to come together with you and sort of give this a chance. I feel like this person is interested in seeing what can come of this connection. And I feel like, the Three of Cups is the card of celebration, celebrating with other people. So I do feel that they would like to just see some peace in this connection. I think they're going to give you a reason to put your mind at ease, Aquarius. I think, yes, there will be a misunderstanding or argument, but I do think that they're going to be able to put your mind at ease, and then you'll feel comfortable in this relationship and be quite happy to see how things are going to progress. Your person really wants this. I feel like, as I said, they're doing everything that they can to make this work, but for some reason you still have these doubts. You still feel like there may be somebody else involved there. It could just be that they're super focused on their career at the moment. It could be that they're working really hard to bring in more money with this Ace of Pentacles here. Perhaps they've even just recently started a new job, a new role, a new business, something like that, that is taking a lot of the focus away from you. But it's not that they've given up on the relationship. It's just that they're super busy at the moment. Now, again, it's not going to be for everyone. But if you are in that situation where you're feeling like your person may have somebody else involved, that might not be the case. So just, again, be very careful with how you go about finding out your information, because I think it's going to lead to some sort of disruption in your connection, arguments, misunderstandings. But at the end of the day, I feel like your person will put your mind at ease, and the two of you will come together and be able to celebrate these feelings that you have for each other. So before I close up your reading, Aquarius, I'm just going to get you some final words of advice. Oh, and it's jumped right out there. Meditate and contemplate, which is exactly what I was just saying in terms of your love situation. Be very careful with what you're doing to get your information. Try not to do anything that feels too risky. Stop and think before you take action. Stop and think before you speak to your person. Also, in terms of your career, yes, think things through before you speak. Make sure you have all your information first. But I feel like if you're considering moving on from your current role, just really think it through, because it could just be that right now you're feeling overwhelmed or you're extra busy. So you may, or it could even be that you're having this clash with this person that you are dealing with. But I do feel there is some kind of choice that you're going to need to make. And I kind of feel like it's, do you stay where you have stability at the moment, or do you move on and try something new? I feel as though, just think things through, and you will make the right decision there for yourself, Aquarius. So thank you so much for watching your reading this week. I really do appreciate you taking the time and being here. If you found the reading helpful, please like, share, or subscribe. It's super helpful to me when you do that. But I wish you all the best of luck, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye for now.